After all that silence, one brutal reply destroys their ego. Hey everyone, welcome to Never Give Up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and select all because every video can change your mindset. Part 1, The Silence That Said Everything. There's a silence that feels peaceful. And then there's the silence you've been going through. The one that feels like a weight pressing on your chest. This person didn't just go quiet. They went quiet in a way that made you question. Did I matter? Was I too much? Did I imagine everything the truth? They weren't silent because they didn't care. They were silent because caring scared them more than anything. When you pulled back your energy, when you stopped chasing, stopped overthinking, stopped explaining yourself, it hit them harder than any words ever could. Your silence became the mirror they never wanted to look into. And suddenly, they had to face the parts of themselves they've always avoided. Their fear of intimacy, their ego, their need for control, their fear of losing you, their inability to say what they actually feel. Your absence was louder than their silence. Part 2, What They Thought Would Happen. When they went silent, they expected a pattern. You would reach out. You would apologize. You would fix what they broke. You would chase. You would give them the reassurance they never give you. But this time, you didn't. Something inside you snapped, not from anger, but from growth. You didn't beg for clarity. You didn't demand answers. You gave the silence right back. And this confused them more than anything. They told themselves, they'll text me. They'll ask what's wrong. They'll want to fix this. They can't stay quiet for long. But days pass, then more days, and suddenly they realized you weren't playing a game. You were done entertaining their ego. Part 3. The moment they decided to come back, their ego kept telling them, don't message. Don't admit anything. Don't show weakness. But their heart, it was saying something completely different. As time stretched on, their mind kept replaying conversations with you. Every message, every moment, every detail, they started wondering, what if someone else has their attention now? What if they aren't thinking about me anymore? What if I lost them? That fear, the fear of losing you, is what finally broke their silence. But here's the twist. They didn't come back with vulnerability. Not at first. Your silence threatened them. And threatened people often respond with defensiveness, attitude, or pride. So, they approached you the same way they always have, cold, distant, acting like nothing was wrong. They expected you to fall back into the old rhythm. But you didn't. This time, you answered differently. Part 4, The Brutal Reply That Destroyed Their Ego. You didn't insult them. You didn't curse them. You didn't fight. Your reply was powerful because it was calm, detached, unbothered, mature, final. It was the kind of reply that says, I'm not angry. I'm just not available for this version of you anymore. You said something simple, maybe even just one line, but it held the weight of every moment you stayed silent. Your reply told them, you no longer have the power you think you have. You don't get to disappear and come back when it suits you. I've learned my value even if you didn't. For the first time ever, they felt replaceable. They felt uncertain. They felt small. Your reply cracked their ego because it wasn't emotional. It wasn't desperate. It wasn't chasing. It wasn't giving them validation. It was stable. It came from a place of self-respect. And nothing destroys an ego faster than someone who stops feeding it. Part 5. What they're hiding now. On the outside, they might be acting normal. Like your reply didn't bother them, but inside they're spiraling. Your calm response created anxiety, regret, confusion, jealousy, fear, longing. They're asking themselves, why are they so calm? Why didn't they show emotion? Do they even care anymore? Is someone else in their life? Did I wait too long? Their ego told them you'd be waiting. Your strength proved otherwise. Part 6. The shift they did not expect. Your reply didn't just hit them. It changed your entire dynamic. They suddenly realized you're not the same person they left. You're not emotionally available on demand. You speak with clarity, not insecurity. You can walk away without falling apart. And now they don't know how to approach you. They're watching your energy closely. Every word you say, every pause, every tone, because now there's a new fear growing in them. What if I'm the one who gets left behind? They're afraid of losing their place in your life, losing the connection, losing the version of you who used to try so hard, losing the chance to fix things. They now see you as someone who has options, someone who doesn't give their energy lightly, and this terrifies them. Part 7. The emotional confession they haven't said out loud. They won't admit this publicly. But deep inside, this is what they feel. I pushed away the only person who understood me. And now they don't need me. What do I do now? They are fighting with themselves. Their ego tells them to stay detached. Their heart tells them to come clean. Their fear tells them they waited too long. They think about messaging you again. They type and delete. They plan and overthink. Your one reply did what months of silence couldn't. It broke their pride. Part 8. The next move they are about to make. Their next move will be unpredictable. But one thing is clear. They are coming back with more emotion than before. Expect sudden vulnerability, longer messages, late-night confessions, unexpected honesty, questions about your life, jealousy if they sense anyone else around, attempts to explain themselves. They want to rebuild the connection, but they're scared you won't let them. They know they can't play the same old games with you anymore. Your reply proved that. Part 9. What you need to remember. This reading isn't about revenge. It's about power, growth, self-worth. That one reply wasn't brutal because it hurt them. It was brutal because it exposed their own behavior. It forced them to see the truth. You cared deeply. You tried. You showed up. They didn't. And now you're not chasing anymore. Your peace destroyed their ego. Your maturity disarmed their defenses. Your energy made them rethink everything. Part 10. The final message for you. You didn't lose them. They lost the version of you who tolerated the bare minimum. And now everything has shifted in your favor. Their silence used to control you. Now your silence controls them. Their ego used to lead the connection. Now their heart does in that one reply. Simple, calm, powerful. Did something they never expected. It made them afraid to lose you. And that fear is what brings them back. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support.